But I think this one's even better. Watch him reach back. Oh, get out of here.
Little stare down.
Oh,
looking at Vucevic.
boy.
Oh, yeah.
You know you can work on during the summer, but I think just this year having the ball in my hands more, and I think it was a good challenge this year just to see different coverages from teams.
The NBA offseason is often laced with almost as much drama as the season proper itself. And this summer hasn't been much different for basketball lovers from around the world. From the 2024 drafts, Summer League, and the Olympics, to the ever so interesting summer transfer sagas, it's been an absolute roller coaster. Of course, one name that could have added to the buzz of the already scintillating trade season was Lauri Markkanen. But then, the Utah Jazz were quick to put an end to any swirling rumors by getting the All-Star to put pen to paper on a mouth-watering contract extension. But hold up. Before we get carried away by the deets of the superstar's new contract that will see him earn more than some of the biggest names in the NBA, here's what you ought to know. Who is Lauri Markkanen? How has he become such a sensation in Utah? And most importantly, why has the franchise spared no expense in its bid to keep the sought-after forward away from the trade market? Well, hello to you, and welcome back to your favorite channel for the buzz, the dunks, and everything basketball. Today, we'll be taking a comprehensive look at the details of Lauri's new contract to see if the superstar is really worth that much.
Durant's on the bench. Up top, nice job. Markkanen says, get it on out of here. Front, again, underneath. Olynyk, the kick. Markkanen, the three. Got it!
Oh, and you definitely want to stick around to discover the real reason why the Utah Jazz are grasping onto Markkanen with everything they've got. But as always, before we get to the juicy gist, be sure to give this video a good old thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content like this one. Now, let's get right in, shall we? Well, for fans of the Utah Jazz and the NBA as a whole, Lauri Markkanen is one name that barely needs any introduction. After all, he's right up there among the stars tearing up the league in recent times. The 7-time Finnish Player of the Year is known for his quite likable personality, but even more for his talent on the court that has championed his meteoric rise in this Utah team. He's a combo forward by trade, but you'd hardly figure that out on your own because of the way he plays. Tell you what, in a league littered with the most dynamic superstars, Markkanen may well be one of the most versatile, and I'm not even going on a limb here. A 7-footer who can literally play anywhere on the court, and you wouldn't even notice he's out of position. Talk about a jack of all positions and a master of all, and Markkanen is your guy. It just makes it so easy to see why the Utah Jazz broke the bank, to make sure the finisher, as he is fondly called, goes nowhere. Now, a lot has been said about Markkanen's new contract, and how it's as staggering as they come. Some are even going as far as calling it a desperate move on the part of the Jazz management. But is it, really? Well, for a start, it is indeed a staggering improvement from his previous contract, and it kind of shows just how much they value him here in Utah. I mean, it's not uncommon to see players get an improved contract when they become a franchise favorite. But heck, to see a player's salary go up almost 3 times what it was is not very common. Yes, folks, you heard that right. You see, Lauri's previous contract saw him rank as the 4th highest earner in the team, with a just over $17 million salary cap.
It was a good pass, and he blocked my shot a couple times, so just try to go up strong and finish it.
I don't know exactly what made me fall in love with basketball, but I mean, obviously my whole family did play basketball, and just we had basketball all around us.
However, his new contract will see him earn north of $42 million per year, which makes him the highest earner in the franchise's history. Now, how's that for a raise? This new paycheck will also see him rank as one of the highest earners in the league, significantly surpassing the likes of Anthony Edwards, Kyrie Irving, Tyrese Halliburton, and Ja Morant, among others. But folks, before you start to go bonkers about just how ridiculous this new contract is, you may want to first acknowledge why the Jazz has gone big for their superstar. So, the thing is, keeping a hold of stars like Lauri Markkanen takes more than just big talks. You'd need a big check too, and the Utah-based franchise must have realized this. Oh, and it goes beyond just splashing the cash to prevent a player from leaving for free. Nope. In this case, it's about retaining quality. The type of quality that is not so easy to come about these days. I mean, to offer a player such a ridiculous 5-year extension, you really need to have some kind of guarantee that he doesn't lose his value after a couple of years, as this would mean you paid through the teeth for a finished player, right? Well, that's exactly the type of guarantee players like Markkanen offer, and the Utah Jazz will be delighted they got him on lock and key, at least until next summer. And for the superstar himself, well, he's just got to keep doing what he does best on the court while enjoying his big, fat reward.
Range is amazing. I keep thinking of Dirk Nowitzki, who changed the whole way that 7-footers play this game.
7 feet tall, slamming and jamming along the baseline after making 6 threes. The master blaster as the Knicks.
Now, while we can go on and on about how Markkanen's new contract is an absolute raise, we really can't ignore the gigantic impact the 27-year-old has had on the team in the short 2 years that he's been here. Yes, we already knew the finisher wasn't a tag he picked up based on his Finnish descent alone. It's also a testament to his incredible scoring ability on the court too, and he certainly already established this fact in his time with the Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls before that. But then, let's all just stop for a second to appreciate the giant strides the superstar has made since he moved to Utah in September of 2022. First off, his all-round play has become a whole lot more impressive and easy on the eye. I mean, it's definitely not every day you get to see a 7-footer excel in pretty much everything, is it? He's often been referred to as a modern, more clinical and athletic Dirk Nowitzki, and you can easily see why. It's more than just his scoring. As a big lad, his screening ability often gives the opposition a headache or two. And he's also polished up his defending too, making him an asset on both ends of the court. But however much we try, there's just no taking away the fact that Lauri Markkanen's best attributes come as a scorer.
There's Clarkson. Hayes now on Clarkson. Over to Markkanen. Late getting over. Lauri Markkanen.
19 last game, 27 the game before. Catch and shoot, Markkanen.
And boy, is he a damn good one. Around the rim, he's a versatile jump shooter who can score with both spot-up and pick-and-pop situations. He's also improved massively on one aspect of his game that attracted lots of criticism earlier in his career, which is his rebounding. He's now scoring more putbacks, with his rebound average going up from the mere 5.7 he managed in Cleveland to a more convincing 8.6 here in his new home. He's also become a more prolific scorer, going from an okay 14.8 point average to a more stable 25 points per game, with his three-point shooting particularly catching the eye. In his 2 years in Utah, the Finnish sensation has emerged as an excellent catch-and-shoot three-pointer, sinking effortless 3S with the appropriate gusto. Oh, and with his newfound confidence, the superstar is now shooting with more consistency and ripping the rewards too. Markkanen attempted a stunning 8 three-pointers per game last season and had a success rate of about 40%, which is just super impressive.
There's Lauri stepping into the lane, races across, shot is good.
The finish.
So, I mean, it's fun to kind of get out there and do some dunks and stuff like that, but I mean, we're all competitive.
Now, if you put these superb attributes together, you'll see why Markkanen was not only voted the league's most improved player in 2023, but was also named to the All-Star team. But then, it's not just himself that he improved. He's also taken this Utah Jazz team several levels higher with his immense contributions on the court. When he plays, his impact is the most noticeable, and when he sits, well, there's usually a significant drop in the team's performance. He's like a pillar, a very important one at that, and that's why they all love him here. Also, that's why it was quite a worry in these parts when the trade rumors were flying around. You see, it wasn't just the exciting new contract offered to Lauri that grabbed the headlines. It was the timing, too. With the team securing his signature just 1 day after he became eligible for an extension, you could tell that they never wanted a world where Markkanen was not a Jazz, at least not in the near future. And they needed to act quickly, too. with franchises like the Golden State Warriors, the Sacramento Kings, and the San Antonio Spurs all lurking around like hungry vultures ready to pounce. The Utah Jazz weren't having any of that, though, and they have acted accordingly to ensure a continuous partnership.
The finisher got to the basket off a two-dribble drive.
Rose right off, just walked into the game.
But while it has always been clear on their part, it's also worth noting that the superstar probably didn't want the back and forth of the trade market either. And that's why he was so quick to put pen to paper. That and the ton of bucks he gets to make with his new contract. Either way, both the player and the club seem to be happy with the new contract. And for the fans, well, they couldn't have been more grateful to keep their superstar in Utah for a little bit more. So there you have it, folks. Feel free to tell us what you make of Lauri Markkanen's new contract in the comments section below. Did Utah make the right choice to keep him? And more importantly, will the pressure of a heavy paycheck get to the superstar? Or are we about to witness another all-star season? And don't forget to hit that subscribe icon for more exciting videos about your favorite NBA stars.